Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
I mean, this is obscene. She's called me un goes.
What's that mean?
A fat frog. And she tweeted it was me wrote the essay too, not you.
That figures.
Yeah, this is maybe. She can't say that sort of thing to a parent, but...
Well, it depends what you put in your letter.
It was my fault, Dad. Danny didn't really...
Trust you to stick your nose in! You don't give a damn about anyone but yourself, do you? You broke your promise, son. And then you lied to me.
You gotta stop thinking you're no use to anyone, mate, or else you'll start believing it yourself. And it's not true.
Isn't it?
Look, I'm sorry about last night. It was my fault too. It's not fair that you copped all the abuse for it.
I'm used to it.
Look, it's not the end of the world. I know things got out of control, but just wait for Dad to cool down, then you gotta talk to him. Sort things out once and for all.
You're always telling me to talk to him. I've tried. It doesn't work. We just can't communicate. I know he's trying to.
Maybe it'll help if I talk to him.
You can try. Won't do you any good, though, unless you're talking French.
What about your dirty dishes? I'm not supposed to start washing up till next week.
I'll do them after school. Hey, Danny, wait!
That's what I decided to be.
What?
A writer.
A writer? In French or English?
Writing about Nana was great, so I decided to do a biography.
You won't have time to do something that big.
It'll probably take years, but it'll be worth it. What's wrong with you?
Another fight with Dad.
Sorry, Danny, nothing seems to be going right for you at the moment. Why don't you try talking to him instead of yelling?
I've tried talking to him. Talked to him. It's no use. It's just a dead loss.
I missed you. You around the Oval after school?
I don't know. Probably have more housework to do by then.
What did Max say about Miss Drew's letter?
What didn't he say? Reckons he's going to ring her up and show her how French should be taught. Shane's trying to stop him.
Maybe he'll cool down once he sees her.
You reckon? She's pretty old.
30 at least.
Too old for us, too young for Dad.
The name of our French teacher is Miss Drew. With Max, she is having a blue.
What are you on about?
I'm doing a limerick.
Say it again.
The name of our French teacher is Miss Drew. With Max, she is having a blue. She claims he's upset her. Come on, help.
Claims he's upset her. He claims he's upset her by writing a letter.
In French, when he can't parlez-vous.
You make a great writer.
Our French teacher's name is Miss Drew. With Max, she's having a blue.
He claims he's upset her by writing a letter in French when he can't parlez-vous.
Jane! Breakfast ready!
Yeah.
Oh, great day, isn't it? What jobs you got on?
I'm not sure till I check in. Dad, don't you think you'd come down a bit heavy on Danny? I mean, missing that phone call was as much my fault as his. Well, Jerry called back anyway, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, it turned out okay.
So what'd you come down him so heavy for?
Oh, he knows me. He knows I didn't mean it.
I'm not so sure. He's really starting to believe that he's hopeless. And if he goes on thinking like that, he's going to wreck his whole life. Well, look at his school marks. They've already started to drop. I tell you, he's in danger of dropping out completely.
Making a big deal out of nothing, aren't you?
Stop burying your head in the sand, Dad. Danny's got problems, and you're the only one that can help him. Butter.
What am I supposed to do? I mean, I'm not a psychiatrist, you know. Helped him with his French homework.
Oh, you helped yourself do his French homework. You got to stop playing favourites between us, Dad. Look, every time that Danny does something wrong, you come down him like a ton of bricks.
Well, you never got into trouble. I mean, look at Daddy. Gets accused of stealing, runs away from home, Then there's that dumb party with booze and drugs. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Ignore it all?
Didn't it ever occur to you that Danny was crying out for attention? Look, you wouldn't take any notice of him even if he did do something right, like winning that diving trophy. So maybe he figured that, well, if he did something wrong, you might take more notice of him.
Oh, bull.
It's not bull, Dad. I'm beginning to think that you've known all along that Danny wasn't your son. That's why you've been giving him such a hard time.
Oh, you're talking rubbish.
Are you sure, Dad? You promised Mum that you'd take care of him. I think it's about time that you started to do your job, Dad.
Now, look, I didn't do it just for your mum, you know. I mean, I've grown to love that kid. That's why I want to bring him up. I mean, I just don't want to lose him.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dad. I've had it wrong all along, haven't I? Why haven't you told Danny?
I tried before. Oh, flame it, I guess I just don't know how to.
You know that sketch of Mum?
Oh, this one?
Yeah, that's the one. It's really good. Are you going to put that in the exhibition?
No, this is a basis for a portrait I want to do in oils. If I ever get the time. She's such a fascinating woman, Jim. I wish you'd patch up your differences.
A bit late for that now. Anyway, she'll be gone in a day or two.
Well, that's all the more reason you should do something about it. Before you lose the chance forever.
That's a bit morbid, isn't it?
It's also realistic. I hate it when children and their parents don't get on. It's one of the best relationships there is in life. Look how miserable you and Scott were before you talked the problem through. The situation with Beth's is no different.
Yes, it is. It is different. No, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'll see you about it.
And then Mr. Dean got mad at me for not having my assignment in on time. Miss Drew's not even speaking to me ever since she found out Dad was a plumber. I reckon she hates plumbers more than she hates failed French students.
I'm glad I'm not in Dean's class. You can hear him yelling all over the whole school.
He's not such a bad teacher. He had every right to get mad at me. Should have handed my assignment in on time.
Why didn't you?
What's the point? I only would have made a muck of it.
That's garbage. You're good at maths. Snap out of it, Dan. You're only feeling sorry for yourself. I'm going down the oval, lad. Are you coming?
I suppose so. Leo.
Billy, Mark, come on, let's go for a ride. Hi, Danny, Scott. Want to come for a burn?
No, thanks.
Come on, Danny, she can do 150.
What do you reckon? Why not? Where are you going? You can't just leave the car there. Well, I can't take it anywhere else. It's out of petrol. We'll go and get some more then, eh? Smarten up, Danny. It's stolen. 3 cheers for the boy wonder. You're not scared, are you? Of course not. So I wouldn't like to think you go running to the cops. Or your daddy, little boy. I'm not like that. I'm used to this kind of stuff. Just didn't know you guys were. Well, that's great, isn't it, guys? We'll let you know in advance next time. In fact, if you're such an expert, how about you get the car? I'll think about it. Too big time for us, are you? I don't think it's a very smart idea to have a conversation around a hot car. Yeah, well, maybe you should clear out then. So what about next time? I told you. I'll think about it.
I spoke to Dad about Danny this morning. It's really up to him now.
Yeah, he's not making it very easy.
I'll speak of the devil. G'day, mate.
Since when did Leo have a car?
Grow up, Scott.
Leo must have stolen it.
Looks like it. Yeah, Daddy's not a bad kid, really. Just wish he stopped acting like one.
Do you want me to speak to him?
Oh, no, that's okay, Scott. It's not your responsibility. I'll have to try and knock some sense into him. The car was stolen, wasn't it?
So what? You didn't damage it?
Why are you getting mixed up in dumb stuff like that for, Danny? Or have you forgotten what it was like the last time you got mixed up with the police?
It's none of your business what I do with my life, Shane.
It is my business, Danny. You're my brother. I don't want to see you heading for the gutter. I thought you had more sense than that.
I didn't know it was stolen till it was too late.
Look, I'm worried about what you're doing to yourself. Just because you and Dad can't get it together, that's no reason why you have to take it out on the rest of the world. Look, including Scott and me, you're lashing out at everyone.
Well, keep away from me then. I don't need you or Scott hanging around me all the time. None of you give a damn anyway. So why don't you just leave me alone to create all my own disasters all by myself?
But we do give a damn, mate. Why do you think I'm bothering to talk to you for? And Scott, look, he cares very much. We both want to help you, but you just don't want to help yourself.
Guess I am being a bit of a pain.
Oh, stop thinking like that, mate. Look, you're not a pain or a no hope or anything like that. You're just Danny Ramsay who makes mistakes like everybody else. But you just want to be perfect, and it's not Dad who's doing it, it's yourself.
I guess you're right.
Of course I'm right. I'm your big brother, remember? Big brothers are always right.
Oh, I don't know if the three of us are ever going to make it. I mean, poor old Danny's copping most of the work still.
Danny's trying really hard, Mr. Ramsay.
Yeah, I know he is. Poor kid. I mean, he's either doing homework or housework. I had a word with Shane last night, told him to pull his weight a bit more.
Oh, it'll sort itself out, Max.
Yeah, I hope so, Jim.
Well, anyway, if Helen keeps on seeing Douglas Blake like this, you and I might end up in the same boat.
We'll still have Julie.
Yeah, he'll be right there.
I'm not sure that's such an advantage.
Jim, can you give me a hand with this folder, please?
Yeah, coming. Excuse me.
Look, I know it's none of my business, but Danny's really down at the moment, Mr. Ramsay.
Yeah, I know, Scott.
I'll get it. Oh, Mr. Blake, come in.
Thank you, Scott. How are you?
Fine. Mr. Ramsay, this is Mr. Blake.
Yes, yeah, I know. Don't expect you to remember, Mr. Blake. I did a plumbing job at your house a while back.
Of course, I remember, and a very good job, too.
Oh, thanks. Silly mistake of mine, thinking your sister was your wife.
Oh, quite understandable. Same surname, after all.
Hello, Douglas. Oh, Max, you remember Douglas, don't you?
Yeah, thanks, Helen. We were just talking about that.
Oh, that was unfair, Helen. You should be glad you have people who care about you.
You're right. I apologise, Max.
You going to look at galleries again?
Oh, that was the plan, Jim, but if Helen doesn't mind, I thought of something much better to do.
What?
I'll tell you in the car.
Sounds intriguing. I can't wait to find out.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Have a nice evening.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, look at those two. Reckon you were right, old son. I'd start boning up in the cookbooks if I were you.
Well, as long as Helen's happy.
And as you can see, I especially imported the weather.
Yes. Well, don't keep me in suspense. What's the big surprise?
Oh, dear, I'm afraid I've rather overdone the build-up. It's not that exciting.
Well, tell me. Well, I'm sure it'll be delightful, whatever it is.
I thought it might be nice to forget about art for the day, spend some time alone so I could concentrate on you instead.
Lovely idea. I'd love to. But I don't think you'll find me very interesting.
Don't belittle yourself.
Where are we going?
Oh, I think he hadn't got that far. I don't care. Drive, walk by the river, coffee, it's up to you.
That's a bit slapdash. What if I were to suggest a tandem hang glider? Now, that must be a marvellous experience.
You wouldn't do that to me.
Well, I've always thought you should experience everything once.
Well, if that's what you really want.
It's all right, Douglas. I'll settle for a walk along the river. Maybe we could try a hot air balloon one day.
You know, you're a very special person, Helen. You never stop surprising me. Always in the nicest possible way.
So, how's Shane getting on with his chauffeuring?
All right, I suppose. You know, I don't know how he stands it. All that bowing and scraping to jumped up jackanapes. I couldn't. Still, don't suppose he will for much longer.
Oh, really? What else do you think he might like to try?
Oh, I don't know. You know, I wouldn't exactly call Shane ambitious. I hope I haven't mucked him up with all that diving nonsense.
Well, that wasn't nonsense, Max. It was worthwhile. You weren't to know he'd have to give up diving. You worry too much about the boys, you know. They'll find their feet, honestly.
Yeah, it's tough, though, knowing what you want to do. You can spend a lot of time making the wrong decision. Some of the kids at school have always known what they want to do. They're the lucky ones.
Yeah, well, you keep up with your writing ambitions, you're going to find it tough going, I promise you.
Yeah, you're going to be one of them newspaper reporter fellas.
I might do that to start with. What I really want to do is write books.
Huh? What sort of books?
Non-fiction. I'm doing a biography on Nana Robinson. She's given me all her papers. It's going to take me a couple of weeks just to sort them all out.
He's done pretty well out of them so far, though.
Yeah, so I heard.
Right, you home?
Yeah, in here, Danny.
Oh, g'day, son.
Hello, Mr. Robinson. Dad, didn't know you were here.
Listen, I couldn't manage to catch up with that French teacher today.
Just leave it, will you, Dad?
Yeah, it's the principle of things, the principle at stake.
We made up a limerick today, Mr. Ramsay.
He wouldn't want to hear, Scott.
Oh, yes, I would. Go on, tell us.
Our French teacher's name is Miss Drew. With Max, she is having a bleu. She claims he's upset her by writing this letter in French when he can't parlez-vous.
That's pretty good. And write it down and I'll show it to her before I set it straight, eh?
Dad.
I'll show you my new typewriter, mate.
Go on, son, you deserve a break. I'll cook the tea.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah. You know, I'm glad Danny's got Scott for a mate. Stops him getting too wild.
I'm cataloguing it all first, sorting it out. Here's the list I'm making. One for letters, one for photographs, and one for newspaper articles.
A lot of stuff to do before you actually write anything, isn't it?
Yeah, but this is the important part. I'm sorting out what's relevant and what's not.
A lot of typing mistakes.
Give us a break. I've only had the typewriter for a couple of days.
I suppose you think it was a pretty stupid thing to do getting in that car with Leo.
You said it.
Yeah, well, I didn't know it was stolen till later.
I know that. I was there, remember? Leo's bad news. I think you should keep well clear of him.
You're right. Those three guys are real jerks.
Hello. Oh, you weren't asleep, were you?
No, just enjoying a rare moment of peace and quiet.
Oh, and I've interrupted. I'm sorry.
Don't give it another thought.
Where's Helen? I thought she'd be in the kitchen getting dinner.
She's out with Douglas. I don't tie her to the stove, you know.
Well, I've just brought some more of my life over for Scott.
Yeah, so I see.
Oh, it's good that he's so enthusiastic about his writing. I do hope he decides to make a career of it. Pity I won't be around to help. But I still have some contacts on newspapers and in publishing houses.
Yes, well, if he's got talent, he'll make it on his own, won't he?
You have a great family, Jim. You must be very proud of them.
I am. And I wouldn't have missed one moment of their growing up either.
Did I ever tell you how much like your father you are? He was a wonderful man. It's so sad that you weren't old enough to remember him before he died.
I wonder, would that have made any difference?
Difference to what?
Oh, nothing. Doesn't matter.
Uh-oh. I think I've broken it.
You're only supposed to push one key at a time. You put your fingers on these keys, and you use different fingers for different letters.
Show me. Like that. At that rate, you'll take 20 years to type one chapter.
Yeah, well, I'm getting a lot faster, look.
And making lots of sense. Ah!
May I come in? Hello, Scott.
Oh, hi, Nana. Oh, this is Danny.
Oh, it's about time we met, Danny. Scott's always talking about you.
Hello, Mrs. Robinson.
Well, these are the last of the boxes, I think. I didn't realise how much I'd accumulated.
I've enough for 10 books.
Yes, well, some of it's duplicated. I don't envy you sorting it out.
Oh, no, I'm enjoying it. Thanks for giving me the chance.
You'll do it very well. I'll leave you to it. See you later. Bye, Danny.
Bye, Nana.
Goodbye, Mrs. Robinson. Nice to meet you.
And you, dear.
Hey, wow. Look at this. Is that your nan on an elephant?
No, it's just my nan.
Cup of tea?
No, thanks, dear. I want to get back to the motel and start packing.
You're not leaving already.
I could never stay long in one place, as you well know.
You're not getting any younger, Mum.
Well, that's very observant of you, Jim.
Well, don't you think it's time you settled down? I mean, it must be possible to find a flat or a small house around here you could buy.
And I would be thoroughly miserable. I've been a nomad all my life. I wish I could make you understand, Jim. I don't travel because I feel I have to. I like doing it. I couldn't live your sort of life any more than you could live mine. Neither of us is wrong. We just live entirely different lives.
You're right. I don't understand. I can't think of anything worse than living out of a suitcase, having no home base to come home to.
But I like doing it my way. Isn't that the main thing?
Yeah, I suppose it is.
I'll go and get my coat. I left it in the kitchen.
What's an Emir? A what? An E-M-I-R. Some sort of Arab prince, I think. This one's invited Janan out for a feast. She could have married an Arab and ended up in a harem. I couldn't see Nana lying back and being waited on. Yeah. Hey, look, Danny. Here's a photo of Nan and Charlie Chaplin. Wake up, Danny. Charlie Chaplin. Yeah. Scott. Why didn't you tell me about your Nan? And what about her? She looks so healthy. What are you on about? This, of course.